Want me to just stop being a coward and just do it?
I mean, it's windy, baby. I don't want you to do it. I don't want you to be doing it in the wind.
Big surprise we're about to reveal right now. We're under a tornado watch till midnight-ish, 11.
Tar sand, where the river meets the oak. Summer night, bonfire story spoke. City lights fade, country heart takes its stand, holding this home steady, calloused hand to land. Sweet home Bamalamba, where the creek runs deep. Moonshine dreams, secrets the pines keep. Front porch picking and the whippoorwills cry under that wide open Arkansas sky.
Here comes the wind. I may not have a worm anymore. It bobbed twice and now it's not bobbing no more. So quiet. How about that? Oh, look at that cloud right there. It's crazy looking. I think they call those tornadoes. We would know. We're from the South now. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a tornado.
Yeah, we just seen a post on Facebook. Not sure if it was a real one or not, but it had like hail so much that it looked like it had snowed up there. Yeah. So.
All right, guys. Truth is, Baby Cakes did it all. Everything they actually got done today, with the exception of driving. She didn't do that part. But she made the call. So, I was just driving Miss Baby Cakes. It's a full-time job. Driving her crazy.
Yeah, it was probably nice to be able to kick up your feet. I thought about it, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to get some extra stuff done that I haven't been able to do in a while.
Plus, she rarely likes to kick her feet up with me. She only pretends. Guys, we've been through this routine for years now.
We're going to brave another storm together, baby.
Well, that's because we don't have a choice. That's right, nothing says hail and tornado like a cup of brats.
Dark sky got that firefly glow. Dreams take root where the wild weeds grow. Cabin built from sweat, love made stone. Us against a world, kingdom of our own. Whippoorwill singing, ride or die crew. Handful of real ones, hearts tried and true. Homestead hustling, making life brand new. Ain't no mountain strong enough to undo. Chopping wood with the sunrise calling. Plot by plot, watch the hard work fall in. Creeks whisper soft, but the grind stay loud. Barefoot souls, high hopes, heads unbowed. Moonshine nights by a starlit track. Stories round the fire, no looking back. Roots grown deeper than the pine tree chains. Life hitting harder, but love remains. Garden stretching where the red dirt bleeds. Every seed sown a step for our needs. Maples dance slow when the cool winds tease. Future in our hands bend like the trees. Whippoorwill singing, ride or die crew. Handful of real ones, hearts tried and true. Homestead hustling, making life brand new. Ain't no mountain strong enough to undo. Whippoorwill singing, ride or die crew. Handful of real ones, hearts tried and true. Homestead hustling, making life brand new. Ain't no mountain strong enough to undo. Moonshine nights by a starlit track. Stories round the fire, no looking back.
Good job, babe. Goose.
Wind's picking up a little bit. How the brats coming, babe? Ooh, yeah. What a crazy life we're living, babe.
What a crazy life. I know that we've been ready every year now, but it just seemed like this year's a little stormier than normal. Little extra spice with the storms. We got another mollywhopper coming.
We do.
What? The whole state is under like severe tornado threats. They already got tornadoes in Texas and Oklahoma right now coming this way. Just in case it wasn't enough last time.
So today is our last good day of weather, and then we're going to be facing some nasty looking storms. Whoo, man, that last one still's got us all a little bit shooken up. And then today we took a trip into town, which is just a huge reminder. So for all of our folks out there in our area, just know that we are still thinking of you. We're all thinking about you, praying for you guys. It was crazy dealing with that last storm, but we're getting ready for this next one, hoping that it's nothing serious.
Yeah.
But always good to be prepared.
Yeah, they saying it's going to be serious. I mean, they already seeing it working its way here. And it's serious where it's at. So maybe it'll run out of gas. They're talking about a cap. Now, if you take my cap off, there ain't much to protect me. Right? And now they saying when they get over Arkansas, the cap is off. You know what I mean? Like widespread tornado activity. Whatever it's called.
By the time you guys see this, we'll probably be like in the midst of it all. I'm not sure.
We only got a few little things to do to get prepared for this storm, which will start tomorrow. So I would really like to get up on the roof today and get some of that fascia going again. But in the event we can't, we're not going to lose our minds, because there is a few other things we need to get done. I definitely want to get our animal waters filled back up again, because with these storms can come power outages. And with a power outage, we could lose our well. And I never know how long we're going to lose it for. I get about a good week's worth of chicken watering out of a 55-gallon drum.
Yeah.
So I'm about half full right now. I couldn't make it a week if that's what happened.
I need a pair of dikes.
We're not going to be able to pull it out.
Yeah, I just can't see leaving it if it can be cut.
I don't think it'll come out though. See what I mean? It ain't coming out because it's grown into the tree. I could cut it as close as I can to the tree. The problem I see with that, I'm going to leave some of it sticking out.
So you know that it was there.
Yeah, because if we cut it with the saw, we don't want to run our saw into that. You know what I mean? So we leave a little bit of that sticking out so we can see it.
That poor tree.
Yeah, because it's grown all the way in. You can see all the way to this side. I could actually see the band on it. So that's just what happens. Look, that other one over there's got it too. I think what I'm going to try to do, this may be too far away, but my first shot is going to be right here onto the roof. But if that's too much, if it has to lean too much, then I'll go to the side. It's just a lot easier to get up on a roof that is even, you dig? So when you step on it, it's evenly at a pitch. Otherwise, when you step on it this way and it's like this, I know it's not much different, but it can make you feel a certain way. You know what I mean? But we can get much, much closer. See? We can get much closer, which is important. Because your ladder can't be tipped all the way over like a 4 and 12 pitch roof. You just slide right off.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Shake it.
Huh?
Shake it off some.
Thanks, babe. It's really not too bad. She's a little crooked. But go walk up to it and feel it. Look up it and tell me that doesn't feel, don't look too bad, does it?
No.
I probably will put a couple of stakes right there. It's always a good idea to smack the murder hornets while you're on the roof. What?
It is so windy, babe.
Think it's not worth the risk?
I mean, if you think you can do it in the wind, then fine, let's do it. But
Yeah, it feels good. We're tied off to the eave of the roof, so it shouldn't blow over. I'll just unload the truck now, and we're ready for when the storm stops. Or I could get going. I just got to do it by myself. Want me to just do it? Want me to just stop being a coward and just do it?
I mean, it's windy, baby. I don't want you to do it. I don't want you to be doing it in the wind.
You're giving me mixed signals.
Baby, I want you to be safe. I really want to get it done, but like for real. Maybe you could make a jig that can hold that piece so you could rest it on there or something.
It's barely even bad. That trash heap over there is just so depressing. When you look at it from up here, I can't wait till the weeds grow back.
What?
Yeah, so to cover it up for a little bit.
No, then it's harder to get to.
Well, how are we going to get to it? It's going to be all weeds. I'm going to build a house. It's all glass and trash, plastic. I mean, there's like a lot. And up there. And it's like a lot of glass. It doesn't seem too windy when you're in the house, and then when you come out, it's windy again. You know what I mean? I'm going to start on the other side of the house. I'm going to go up under the roof, baby cakes. I'm going to go up on the roof, guys. I'm going to screw these pieces of plywood straight down. Now, I got a recommendation for a jig that would help me hold this stuff up there from Big Jim. And I didn't look at it yet, and I regret it now. But I'm going to try not to touch this stuff anymore, and I'll take a look at those jigs the next time around for the second half of the house. What I'm going to try to do right now is put some fascia on the gable end in the wind. It's the last couple of things we can do before the storm hits, where we might be out for days, right? So if I could get this up there, then yay. If I can't, that's okay as well, but it's not going to happen because I didn't try, right? If I got to take it and put it in the garage, then I got to take it back out and put it up there. If I could take it up there, then we golden. You know what I'm saying? This is my jig right here. We're going to get jiggy with it. You guys are going to hang out down here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty windy up there.
Mm-hmm. I said that already.
But what's the difference if it's windy up there now or windy up there or not windy up there later? It's still me by myself. What do you think I ought to do? Your honest opinion right now.
I just think that it's going to be the same as the first time you tried to do it, where it was like blowing you all over the place. But if you're anxious to try it, let's do it. It is really windy. Do people typically do stuff like this in this kind of wind?
You don't typically do it with one person. So if it was two hands on it, it wouldn't be an issue. But it's going to be one person doing it. So the wind does create a problem. It's not that it's a little breeze, it's that gust. I mean, I'd be expecting it now because it keeps doing it. So I think maybe I'm just trying to get things done too fast, even though it's because I feel like I'm not getting enough done. You know what I mean? I feel like the progress is inadequate. So in my mind, I'm willing to take an unnecessary risk. That being said, I've given myself too much time to process this, which means I will now not do this. Just because it's so windy. And it's not, once I get it up there, it's okay. But there's a lot of hairy stuff I'm gonna have to do, like hanging over the gable end and trying to get screws in. You dig? And in order to do that and not worry about getting blown off the roof, because I have trimmed up a bit, Well, I was thinking about shaving. You know what I mean? That being said, I think we're just going to call this right now, because there's other preparations we can do. You guys already know we got the wood cut. Yeah, and split. All right, guys, this is what it is. We went and got the stuff. I had the best of intentions, but I don't know if it's worth the gamble to only be able to get up there comfortably enough to do it partially. That doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait a few days now, but it's better than not being able to do it because I decided to fly off the roof like Mary Poppins with a piece of 16-foot fascia. You know what I mean? And then I'd be Mary Poppins my hip out or something. You know what I mean? I can't do that. There's plenty of other stuff we got to do anyways, guys. I got to fill up the chicken water, get all this stuff ready. We got a huge storm coming. We do have to take that serious because they're talking about a real bell ringer, possibly as bad as the last one. Not the one that just happened overnight, a couple nights ago, but the big storm, the tornadoes. So it looks like the entire state of Arkansas is under severe weather watch. We're going to keep track of that too, guys, because you'll never believe it. Just feels like this time of year is storm preparation instead of house building. We do more prep than anything.
For safety reasons, but we do have plenty of other things to tend to. So one of our main focuses before storms usually is the water system. Got to make sure the animals have plenty of water and we have plenty of water. Marcel and I filled our buckets up, I think it was the day before yesterday. We might have a couple of that need to be filled up still, but I think we're pretty much good to go on that aspect. This bucket over here does need to be topped off. And I need to freshen up the coops a little bit, so I'll take care of that in a minute. Whew. The pigs sure did do a number on this area. I was curious as to see how quick things would grow back over here. So far, we're not seeing much regrowth. I might have to throw some seeds in there and see what happens. Or, I don't know. It's pretty sandy over there. It does look like it needs something. What do you guys think?
Need some pigs.
So we're starting to see all the dogwoods bloom, and it is just a gorgeous sight. I'm hoping that these cold temperatures don't have much effect on them.
They don't last long.
Yeah.
A week, and then the flowers are gone. So by the end of this storm, it will probably rain most of those petals off. But if we can get up in the morning before the storm hits, it's the best time to see it because it looks like the woods are frosted. But right now we've got the late day sun, so it just looks like the sun shining back there.
Got that firefly glow. Dreams take root where the wild weeds grow. Cabin built from sweat, love made stone. Us against a world kingdom of our own. Whippoorwill singing, ride or die crew. Handful of real ones, hearts tried and true. Homestead hustling, making life brand new. Ain't no mountain strong enough to undo. chopping wood with the sunrise calling. Plot by plot, watch the hard work fall in. Creeks whisper soft, but the grind stay loud. Barefoot souls, high hopes, heads unbowed.
All right, that's a wrap for the chore part. It usually doesn't take very long. We do a deep bedding method with the chickens over the winter. And then early spring, we try to relocate their coops just to give them a fresh spot. Right now, that's not on the agenda. Eventually, it will be, just because we want to let that spot rest a little bit. But we're going to go up here and get a cup of coffee, get ready for our live, and wrap a couple other things up. So we'll see you guys in a few.
How you do it in Arkansas. You got to bring out the big guns, though. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's right. Drilling for water, baby. With baby cakes and BB gun. All right. That's going to work out fine right there. Kind of a slow drainer. I wish I could put it over just a little bit more to the left. That was a powerful shot right there. That one hit my scaffold.
It did.
I might have to look into replacing it. Know what I mean? Damage is done. It's a good shot though. That's the lowest point. That's the plan. You know what I mean? 2 holes is better than 1. That's why I'm not focused on being the A team, guys. Because we, the B team. Because we be the team. Yeah? Alright, look at that. It's like an organic shower. Homestead status. You need a shower, baby? I bet you it's warm. Oh, God, it's so nice. Get in there. Alright, it's not very warm. I lilac. Like a politician.
It is too cold to be taking an organic shower, y'all.
This Homestead right here. You know what I mean? I'm real proud about that last shot right there. You know what I mean? I wish I could get my bullets back.